Sup guys, let's change the announcer in League of Legends. Only the announcer, so the text and the characters' voices will remain the same. First, need to open our Riot client. After doing that, go to Profile and Settings. League of Legends. And now you select the desired language. I know that doing that changes everything, but we do need the files in the desired language, and that's the only way to achieve it. So let's click an update. Now let's open the game, and it will once again update the game, downloading the language files. Now that the play button is available, you need to close the client and go over the Riot client and change it back to your desired text and characters voice language. In my case, it's English. Now you just have to update and launch the game. Now you see that my game is back in English. Good. Now we have the files to change only the announcer. First, we need to create two new folders, one for the original announcer and one for the desired language. Now we have two folders already. Let's go to League of Legends folder. In my case, it's in local disk C, Riot Games. League of Legends, Game, Data, Final, Maps, Shipping. Now here we have all the announcers files. The first thing we need to copy is our default language files. In my case, it's en_US files. So I need to copy every file that has n_US in it. Follow the example. Now I have all the files I need in English. Now let's copy the files in the desired language. In my case, Japanese, so it's the ones with JA_JP. Good. Now I copied all the needed files. Now we need to rename all the files in the desired language to the same as the original one. So we trick the client thinking it's loading the English announcer, but actually it's loading the desired ones. Next, let's create a file in Notepad. The code you're seeing will be available in the description. It's not virus or anything like that. You can see what it does. It's a simple Windows-based code. It just moves the files in the folders we just created to make everything automated instead of doing manually. You need to change the three paths. In the code, first, the game folder, exactly as it's here. League of Legends, Game, Data, Final, Maps, Shipping. Now change the directory of the original language and the one for the desired language. In my case, the original is in the LOL folder, and the desired is in LOL_JP. So I change the path to match where my files are, see my example, and do accordingly. Let's save it as .bat file. Do as you see here. Good. Now everything is ready. Let's now go to the game. I will start without changing the announcer. So you can hear that the announcer is in English, without our script.
Precision is the difference between a butcher and a surgeon. Progress should never be kept waiting.
As you can hear, it's in English.
If you don't have the talent to fight, at least have the decency to die.
Now let's open our script to change it to Japanese. Let's execute the BAT file. My game is already running. So the part where it waits for the process, we can bypass pressing enter. You can bypass any step by pressing enter. In the CMD window, it's waiting for 30 seconds before changing the files, because usually the game starts downloading things and applying patches. So I just set this timeout. You can bypass it by pressing enter, as I said previously.
If life hasn't changed you, then you have failed.
As you can hear, just the announcer is in Japanese. Good.
ファーストブラッド
Is that fear I detect?
サモナーズリフトへようこそ
What do you get when you cross me in a dark alley? Eviscerate.
キリングスプリーダブルキルミニオン出撃まであと30秒トリプルキルクアドラキルペンタキル
Now, when you close the client, the script will revert all changes and will wait for the game to start once again. Do not minimize it, because it can stop the script for running. You can click in another window and put it above the CMD, but do not press the minimize button, in case you minimize it anyways. Just press enter and the script will resume. That's all. Thank you for watching.